did have on my safety glasses, DeWalt. And I did have on my gloves, and I did have on my hard hat. So you be quiet, Mr. Safety Advisor. Well, hi, folks. Me and DeWalt there have a little argument. He's very concerned about me being safe, you know. Hi, folks. Mr. Garry here. Mr. Garry back with you from GBL, the old church. 5 Acre Homestead. Myself and Mr. DeWalt. DeWalt hasn't been with me for quite a while now, but he wanted to get in this video, and we wanted to talk to you about something very, very important, and that is being prepared for when the power goes out, when the lights go out in Broadway, and they're going to go out, folks, and that's a given. So we are prepared. Mr. Garry has all of the necessary emergency supplies for when the power goes out. So let's talk about that in this video. This particular video is going to be actually part one of a two-part series on being prepared and being ready for when the power goes out, when there's a winter storm and the power is gone. And what do you do, folks? Are you prepared? Do you have all the necessary supplies for when the power goes out? Do you have a flashlight? Do you have matches and a lighter? Do you have an emergency light like Mr. Garry has there? Do you have gas and propane for a generator? And do you have electrical cords to run all of that good stuff? Mr. Garry does, and I'm going to show all that to you. But here in part one is going to be all about this solar system that I have right here. This is the All-Powers 600 that Mr. Garry got this past summer. I believe it was in July and August when the All-Powers company sent this along for me to do an unboxing. And I did, but I never got around to doing a review, and I'm going to do that right now. In fact, I'm going to be using the power machine right here, the All-Powers power pack right here. It is fully charged, well, 97% anyway. It's been sitting there for most of the days, absorbing the sun, using this solar panel that you see right here. It has 4 panels. And it's really, really good, folks. It doesn't take too long, but it was here all day. I just left it alone and came out a few times to check the percentage on the machine, and it's sitting at 97 there, and I need to use it. I'm going to be using it now very shortly. I have my grinder, my angle grinder, plugged into it. You can see my angle grinder right there, because this is my generator shed, and there's my generator right there. That's going to be in part 2. Well, we won't be talking about that right now, but I'm going to be using my angle grinder to grind off that lock. I can't find the key to that lock. I haven't used this generator shed, folks, since we were camping in the provincial parks, and that was a long, long time ago, because the most recent site we had electricity, and it had water and all that kind of good stuff. But many, many years ago, we had a campsite that didn't have electricity, so I built this. I made this this generator sheds, maybe 10, 12 years ago now. And I've kept it because you never know when you're going to need a generator shed. And today I need one. And I have it put back here. Here's the old church. You can see it right there. I have it laid back here now, like it's a nice ways away from the church for noise and that kind of stuff. But also because we're dealing with gas and propane and all that kind of stuff, you do need to have it for safety reasons a nice ways back from your home. So that's why I've got it all the way back here on this pallet. So I'm going to use my angle grinder, as I said, to grind off that old lock there. Wish I could find the key, but I can't. And I'm going to be using my All-Powers power pack right here that's been charged up. And we'll see if this device is up to scratch. Here's my sidekick, my old buddy DeWalt. He's sitting here, and he's reminding me, folks, to be safety conscious, and I'm going to be doing that. I have my safety glasses there. I have my gloves there, and there's the angle grinder, of course. I do need to be very, very careful cutting off that lock. There is going to be some noise, folks, so bear with me, but I must don my safety glasses and my safety gloves, and of course, I'm wearing my hard hat. And before I get started, I'm going to move my generator a little bit out of the way because there's going to be some sparks generated by that grinder. So I need to move that. I'm also going to move the gas container down there as well, out of the way. You never know. So let's get the gas container down there and allow me to go back and get that little propane cylinder as well. I'll move that down here. And I do believe there's also a package of matches, a package of sea dogs, and a lighter, and that flashlight. So I'll get all that down here out of the way also, and lay that right there. So that's out of the way. So myself and DeWalt now, folks, we're going to grind or cut that old lock off of that generator shed using my angle grinder and the All-Powers power pack. Okay, I got my gloves here. I've got my my DeWalt safety glasses, so I'm going to take off my prescription glasses, just lay them aside, put on my safety glasses. I got my hard hat on, of course. I'm going to put on my gloves. Yes, DeWalt, I'm going to be all prepared for this job. There is going to be some noise, folks, so bear with me as I do this. Now, I'm hoping the power back from All-Powers is going to work. Let's see. I did manage to cut and grind away the lock. Here you go. That's for the garbage now. But I want to zoom in now on the power pack and show you how much power or how much juice we actually used to do that little job. Okay, so there's my angle grinder again, and there's that power pack from All-Powers, folks. It was 97% charged. It's now at 93, so I used 4% of what was charged in this device. This All-Powers solar panel system, folks. I do think it's a great system. I've used it a couple of other times across the road in the new barn because we don't have any power over there yet, and I had to use my my circulating saw and my jigsaw and a few things like that. So I have used it, and I have been completely satisfied with it so far. This is going to be a game changer for us, indeed, indeed, indeed. Now, let me open up the generator shed. Like I said, I haven't used this in quite some time. Don't know how the stones got in there. Maybe from my grandson. I have a little shelf. I do have a little shelf up there, a window at the back to let out some of the exhaust. There's also a little hole over there where the exhaust from the generator itself goes out through. So there's no way that that it can fill up with fumes and that kind of stuff. So I'll get all this ready and come back for part 2 very, very soon. My generator that I have down there, that's going in the generator shed. The gas can will probably be going back in its spot there by the side. I'll have all this ready, and I'll have my extension cord ran to the old church, folks. So when the power goes out, we are all ready. And I will also have my All-Powers power station, power system, all charged up and all ready to go as well. We will be able to use this to boil the kettle to get a cup of tea, to run a couple of lights, maybe even to run the TV, to watch the news and all that, to see what's going on with the power and all that kind of good stuff when it does go off. So we can keep up to date on news broadcasts and all that kind of stuff. So we'll be sure to bring all of that to you later on when the power does go off. In part 2, as I said though, let me say it again, when I come back, we will be storing the generator and all that kind of good stuff in this generator shed. And there you have it, folks. The All-Powers power station, a great little device. This was sent to me and all I had to do was do an unboxing and a review. I got it for free. I didn't get paid in any other way. I was just, like I said, I just got the machine and the solar panel system for free from the company, and all I had to do was do an unboxing and this product review. I do endorse it. It's a great little system. Go check it out. I will have a link in this video for you to go check out this system, and should you desire to buy that, there is a discount code there as well, where you can get about 10% off, I think, or 15% off this entire system using that discount code from Mr. Garry. So there you have it, folks. The All-Powers solar panel system product review. a great little system to have in case of an emergency. And many, many other reasons as well, of course. Oh, I did have on my safety glasses, DeWalt. And I did have on my gloves, and I did have on my hard hat. So you be quiet, Mr. Safety Advisor. Well, hi, folks. Me and DeWalt there have a little argument. He's very concerned about me being safe, you know. And that's a good thing, because safety is very, very important. Whenever you're dealing with anything electrical or gas or any of that kind of good stuff. I want to thank you now before I go. I want to thank you for tuning into this very, very important video. This is going to be, like I said, part one of getting ready for when the power goes out here at the old church. And most definitely it's going to. And so we've got our power station here already. That's good. And we're going to be gearing up our generator in part two. And we're going to show you all that. How to get your generator ready, how to get it off full of gas and gas line antifreeze, and getting everything else ready that you need. Power cords and flashlights and anything that you need so that you are ready and prepared for old man winter when the power goes out. So again, thank you ever so much for tuning in. We do appreciate that oh so much. We do appreciate you coming back to GBL, the old church, 5-acre homestead. Myself and DeWalt, we both thank you today. Take care, folks, and you have a blessed, blessed week. See you in part two.